Most men lose respect because they react the wrong way, chasing when ignored, arguing when tested, and begging for attention when she pulls away. But a Stoic man knows that power doesn't come from arguing, chasing, or proving himself. Power comes from silence, discipline, and detachment. In this video, we'll uncover what to do when a woman ignores you and distances herself, why arguing with her only destroys your value, and how to make any woman miss you, even if she isn't interested at first. These aren't games. They're timeless Stoic secrets about human behavior, respect, and attraction. Stay with me, because once you master these principles, you'll stop chasing women and start making them chase you. Imagine this. You send her a message, and she doesn't reply. You call, and she doesn't pick up. Days go by, and the woman who once couldn't get enough of your presence is now silent, distant, and cold. Most men panic. They text more. They beg. They chase. And in doing so, they lose the very thing that makes them attractive: self-control. But a high-value man is different. He doesn't chase. He doesn't fold. He doesn't collapse under the weight of silence. Instead, he uses that moment to stand taller, to grow stronger, and to show that his world does not revolve around anyone's approval. In this video, you will learn exactly what to do when a woman ignores you, why her distance is not always a rejection, and how Stoic philosophy and the mindset of a high-value man can turn silence into power. If you stay with me till the end, you'll never look weak, needy, or desperate again. 1. Understanding the power of silence. Women often test men with silence. Ignoring creates tension and curiosity. Most men collapse under silence. This is where you stand out. You can't control her silence, but you can control your reaction. 2. Why chasing destroys respect. Chasing means low value, desperation, lack of self-respect. High-value men are scarce. They don't beg. Your worth is not determined by her attention. If you collapse when she pulls away, you prove you were never strong. Silence is an opportunity to demonstrate strength, not weakness. 3. The high-value response. Stay calm and grounded. Do not react emotionally. Your frame is everything. Give her space without resentment. You're not punishing her. You're simply protecting your energy. Focus on your mission. A man with purpose is magnetic. The more you chase your vision, the less you chase her. Become unpredictable. Don't post emotional updates. Don't reach out excessively. Let her feel the difference of your absence. 4. Signs she's testing you versus truly losing interest. Testing, random distance, but still shows small signs of care. Slow replies, but not completely gone. Losing interest, consistent lack of effort. She no longer invests in conversation. Your job as a high-value man is the same in both cases. Stay calm. Keep control. Protect your self-respect. 5. What to never do when ignored. Don't beg for attention. Don't try to guilt her. Don't spam calls or texts. Don't use jealousy, games, Don't collapse into anger. Instead, remain centered, calm, detached. Let her actions reveal her true feelings. 6. The law of attraction. Through distance creates value. Scarcity makes you desirable. When she feels your absence, curiosity grows. She begins to wonder, why isn't he chasing me? And that thought is powerful. It flips the dynamic. When a woman ignores you, you stand tall. When she distances herself, you hold your frame. And when she comes back, she finds a man stronger, calmer, and more unshakable than before. That is the path of the Stoic. That is the mark of a high-value man. Arguing with a woman will never give you victory. It will only rob you of your peace. Because when emotions rise, logic drowns. And when you chase the last word, you lose the bigger battle. The battle for your own mind. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best answer to anger is silence." The Stoics knew something men often forget. Your strength isn't measured by how loud you are, but by how little you allow yourself to be moved. Today, we're going to uncover why a high-value man never argues with a woman, and what he does instead. If you truly want respect, control, and peace, stay with me for the next 5 minutes, because this lesson will transform not just how you deal with women, but how you deal with the world. 1. Why arguing is a trap. Emotional energy is not equal between men and women. Men argue for logic, women for expression. Arguing with her is not about solving, it's about proving, and that leads nowhere. The masculine frame collapses when you fight for dominance in words instead of holding silence. 2. The Stoic principle of silence. Epictetus said, "You always own the option of having no opinion." Why silence disarms conflict faster than words. The respect earned when you don't get dragged into emotional storms. How powerful men use pause, observation, and calm detachment as their weapon. 3. Detachment versus engagement. What happens in her mind when you refuse to argue? Ignoring emotional bait creates attraction and respect. Women test men not with questions, but with reactions. Your calmness is proof of your strength. 4. What to do instead. The calm redirection method. Change the subject without hostility, using body language and presence instead of words. When to walk away silently to regain your power. The art of listening without debating. Practical Stoic exercises to train yourself. Journaling anger. Meditating on control. Practicing silence daily. 5. Stoic stories and lessons. Marcus Aurelius dealing with criticism without retaliation. Seneca's letters on anger and relationships. Real-life modern scenarios. Handling disrespect at work, in public, or at home with calm authority. 6. Becoming the man who never argues. How women, friends, and even enemies react when they see you unshaken. Why detachment makes you more attractive, respected, and trusted. From reactive man to stoic man. Remember this, you don't win respect by raising your voice. You win it by lowering your need to fight. When a woman tries to pull you into chaos, let her words echo into silence. When she tests your patience, let her see that you cannot be shaken. Because in Stoicism, true strength is not in conquering others. It's in conquering yourself. Never argue with a woman. Do this instead. Remain calm. Remain silent. Remain unmovable. That, my friend, is how you live as a high-value man. Have you ever noticed that the harder you chase, the further she runs? The more attention you give, the less she values it. This is not an accident. It's psychology. It's human nature. And Stoic philosophy, ancient wisdom from Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus already revealed the truth centuries ago. If you want to be missed, you must first become scarce. Today, I'm going to show you how to make any woman miss you badly, even if she's not interested in you right now. Not by playing games, not by manipulation, but by mastering your mindset, controlling your energy, and living with such self-respect that your absence becomes louder than your presence. Stay with me, because what you'll learn in this next 5 minutes can completely change how women see you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. 1. The psychology of missing someone. Why chasing destroys attraction. The law of scarcity. We value what is rare, not what is abundant. Control what you can, your actions, not her response. 2. The power of distance. Absence triggers curiosity. Silence as a Stoic weapon. Words lose power when overused. Psychological, Zeigarnik effect. Unfinished connections stay in her mind. Why walking away makes her memory of you stronger. 3. The high-value man frame. Women miss men who live with purpose. Why purpose means chasing women. Seneca's teaching on focusing on your own growth. Building self-respect. Fitness. Finances. Mission. 4. Subtle signals that create longing. Let her see you thriving. Don't overexpose your life. Emotions under control create power. Stop feeding her ego with endless validation. 5. What not to do. Don't beg. Don't argue. Don't explain. Don't post desperate content online. Don't break no contact out of weakness. How weakness kills respect permanently. 6. The Stoic blueprint to make her miss you. Withdraw attention. Build yourself, body, mind, finances. Socially reappear stronger, calmer, more focuses. Interact with calm indifference, not neediness. Embrace the possibility that she never comes back. This detachment itself is the secret weapon. 7. Why detachment works. When you no longer need her, she needs you. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the power to choose your reaction." A man who values himself is impossible to ignore. Even if she never returns, you've gained respect, peace, and control. Women miss men who don't chase, who don't beg, who don't break themselves trying to be loved. They miss men who walk away, men who live by principle, men who are unshaken by rejection. That is the Stoic way. And the more you live by it, the less you'll ever worry about who stays and who leaves. Because the truth is, when you master yourself, you'll never need to be missed. You'll always be remembered.